Oh. Well, good morning. We'll go back to Kolonia and the old Polish farm. 6 o'clock in the morning. I know it's light out. I knew it was going to be light out. I slept in. I've got Juan Valdez, Sierra Nevada. It's a nice, full-bodied, rich coffee, great for drinking in the morning. So it comes from the Sierra Nevada region. Yeah, Juan Valdez does some, what do they call it? Like origin coffee. So it's beans all sourced from a specific region, because they do have different flavors based on the climate, the soils, and all that type of thing. So this is from the Sierra Nevada mountains, which is a really compact range up by Santa Marta on the Caribbean coast, kind of up in northeastern Colombia. It's actually the second highest coastal range in the world. There's one in Canada that I think is larger. And when I say it's a compact range, because it doesn't really connect to any other mountain ranges, and it'll drop down to like 600 feet before it starts going up again anywhere. And what's really crazy or cool is that from the peaks in the Sierra Nevada, you can, under the right conditions, see a mountain peak in the Antioquia department in Colombia that's like 500 kilometers away, which is the greatest distance that you can see on the surface of the earth anywhere in the world. That's pretty nuts, man. I can't believe we don't have anything yet. We are still 2 boxes shy of a honey pallet. I left yesterday. I was trying to make money. By doing some barley harvesting contracts. And we still got a couple open. One of them, we've done all the work and delivered all the crop, but for whatever reason, you know, when you have more than one contract open, sometimes it delivers for the other one. So one's complete. We've got the combine over at the biogas plant. We parked it there and we drove this back with the shovel full of silage, because I can't dump it in here, so that we can mix up some total mix ration for the cows. I've been thinking about what cows we should get rid of. We got 12 that are going to reproduce. I think I might get rid of maybe about 8 of the older ones. I was up to about 16 thinking, but I don't think I want to. So let's see. These are 43 months. These are 53. So we could sell these 4. These are 46. And 4 of these, that'd be 8. And then we could take on 8 new births. And then I could move. I've got these 16 and 4. Actually, I should probably do more. Maybe I'll do 12. So I'll do all 8 of these and these 4. I do not have enough milk to take 2 loads, so I will just take the one. I'll grab the Ursus here. I think I can get it there. Yep. So while I'm running milk this morning, I am going to go to the other farm and get some as well, because there is a bunch there. I believe I might take... Nah, I'll sell it. I think we're fine. I think we can keep more milk in the dairy than we can process. So there's really no reason to fill it any more, because it's not going to do anything with it. It's just going to sit in there and eventually get processed, though we don't put more in, and we're just going to be producing a consistent flow, I think. So we might as well sell the excess and get some money. And the goal is, I gotta look at my maintenance on a bunch of this stuff. It's getting away from me. The goal is to buy the oat field over by the other farm across the railroad tracks before it's ready to harvest, which would be tomorrow in August or July. And then let's see. Go this way. Then we can harvest and get that additional crop here. So we did barley in the field to my left, the field to my right, a field up there, a field on the other side of WS Colonia, and then another one over by the biogas plant we've got remaining to harvest today. I don't think... Sorry. Phlegm accumulating at the back of my throat. I don't think we've got a whole lot of demands for time. So we should have plenty of time to do that and whatever else we decide we need to do. I gotta get these small squares put away over at this farm. We gotta do that today. They've been sitting out there on the trailer for quite some time. If we buy that field, it's going to take us down to nearly no money. That's my biggest concern. Which is why I've taken on the harvesting contract, because they don't pay a ton, right? Could come back here and sell another load of milk. It would be nice to have a larger tanker, but I don't know. I don't want to get too big for my britches, but we are buying bigger equipment, you know, with that sprayer and the planter. I mean, if we keep doing this every day, eventually we'll run out of that milk at the at that second farm, so I guess there's no hurry really. Do it once a day till it's gone and bring in, you know, 1,800 euros. Oh, cut the door there. It's in the shadow. It's a little dark. Can't see. Couldn't see the tire, how far it was over. Okay, let's see. Get that open. Grab the Z-Tor 7745 Turbo. Left in third person. I got my units of measure correct, so at least I've done that. So I gotta think about this. Let's see, let's get accustomed to it. We got $10,000 is our capacity. Straw bales are 700 for small squares because that's what we got to use. What did I think? 5 was it? Or was it 4? Maybe it was 4. Well, I better decide on this. Yeah, 35 of this, 35 of that is 7, and then 3. I'm gonna put this whole thing in there. Oh. Gotta remember, I gotta get it way down at the bottom, right? Be able to get it up over the lip. Hopefully it'll chew that up. There we go. And then, one, 2, 4 would be 7,800, right? Or 2,800. And then that would leave me 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll just top it off with silage. So we'll just chuck each of these in there. Yeah, kind of get it up over. 1. 2. 3. I don't know why I'm counting them. I'll just go till I'm out. There's the 4th one. Didn't I have a... And then the wheel loader. Also left in 3rd person. So I got 24 in here. Need probably another 1,000 at least. Bucket's a little big for this job just because of the size of the wagon, but it's all right. So what I think I did is, as I was scooping, I eventually pushed all of the silage out of the pit itself. So now it won't let me put it back in because it wants to have chaff to make silage, which is not what I wanted to have happen at all, but that's what happened. Seems like our operation is getting too big for the barn, or for the yard. There we go. That took a lot more than I thought. So it's a silage heavy mix. I guess probably okay. Scoop this up out of here at some point. Should be good. Let's bag it in and feed them. There we go. And this discharge is really slow, so I'll kind of, I'll zoom through it in editing. All right. That took quite a while. that off. Put that away. Can I take my Schultz modding toolbox, point it at the... No, not gonna let me get away with it. Doesn't like it being in the building, I don't think. There we go. Oh my. I'm thinking maybe I didn't want to do that. I wanted to have the money. There we go. I don't need this. Not sure why I even did that, to be honest with you. I need to put this away. I don't know why I parked it here and turned it off. That was not smart. I need to get the truck out of the shed over there. Could have been back more. And we can head over and get started on that harvest. And then the sooner we get that done, make this turn? Probably not. Just don't really have the turning radius for that. What do we think? Are canola and our wheat all going to be ready at the same time? Is all my wheat winter wheat, or did I do spring wheat somewhere? I can't even remember. I think we did spring over at the other farm. It's a problem with doing 3-4 different Let's Plays at the same time. But the variety keeps things interesting, right? Alright, that says we're on the priority road. Now we're coming up on a dead end. Stop sign for the railroad tracks. Shoot across. And then this is the field we're doing right here. So, park right here. Yeah. And then I've got the combine over here. think that's got... Has that got slurry in it still? Do I have anything I can move it with? The dozer. I think we'll be all right. Open those doors. You can do it. You can combine without opening those. I just like to, so I can see what's going on. I do like this mod. We could get a larger head for it, but it doesn't go down the roads as easy, so I don't know. And I'm thinking right now I'm more interested in acquiring more land than necessarily more equipment, but as we get more land, we're going to begin to want to be more efficient, because we'll probably get to a point where we can't really do everything we want to do in the time we have available, which is kind of the purpose of playing at 6 times speed. But also, I did that because of the small sizes of the fields, or small size of the fields that we were dealing with. As we start to deal with larger fields, maybe I need to reevaluate that. But if I slow it down, makes it harder for me to do editing, because I've got to try and cut more out, especially if I'm trying to keep an episode in a day-night cycle, which I tend to prefer, although we don't usually get through the whole day. Back when we used to do like a morning episode and an afternoon episode, we'd be able to record for the most part the whole day. And you could appreciate the lighting at the different times of day. Because when we try and do one episode in a day-night cycle, most of the time we're out of time for the episode shortly after lunch. Depends on time lapses. Which I suppose means you can probably stop yakking, cue up some music, get this job done.
I'm drowning into life from now.
mining the field. It's almost noon. Wow. Couple of things. What I enjoy about this is, you know, you get a lot of time to contemplate. So a couple of thoughts that I had. One was, I make it hard on myself. We've been 7 years here in Poland. Because I play at normal economy, which just means stuff doesn't pay as well. It kind of hinders my progress. Maybe in the future I should play on easy economy like we are on Riverbend Springs. Normally I don't do it though. But for, I don't know, progress purposes, maybe it might be a better idea. Second thing was I was squaring off the field so I could hire a worker to do it. And then I realized, why am I doing this? I'm trying to make money. So hiring a worker is probably not what I want to do. Okay, I'm really happy that we were able to fit it all in there. I might, yeah. I'm gonna go park it back at the biogas plant to get it off the farmer's field. We'll come back, we'll grab the truck, we'll head over to WS Kolonia. Deliver it, and then we'll go to lunch. Let's close my door. I don't know if it'll stay in the time lapse or not, but while I was offloading one time, I kind of traipsed down into the woods over here. This is kind of cool. I don't know how far it goes before you hit the edge of the map. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. I think there's a field up on the high ground there, so this is kind of a neat little... I don't know if this can be owned. Could do some like boutique logging in there. All right, let's go fire this up. Get over to WS Kolonia. I don't know what more we have to do today. I would like to get those small square bales put away. I don't know if I have anything else I actually have to get done. And I don't know if there's any more contracts to take. But we do want to buy that field for the end of the day, which will take us down very, very, very low on our funding. Our finances are going to take a big old hit when we do that. Of course. You look away and the car comes, and then he's gonna, what are you doing? Probably should have went to lunch first. 6 times speed, it just flies by. This is such a great map. I think his other one, what was it called? Spakowo? It's a little too open. I think if he'd made it, like, I imagine it was probably like a megabyte download decision. But man, it would have been nice if he would have made it like a full-size, tight, compact map like this. You know, I never played on Spicolo, so I shouldn't really badmouth it. I just like the tight feel of this one. And maybe it had it in some areas. I mean, what, Daggerwin and Mississippi B did Let's Plays on it. Nice, we're above 70,000. We haven't even collected. Margins are, profit margins are so small on this map. We go ahead and collect on those 2 contracts real quick. There we go, so another 2,300 or something like that. 2,400. Let's go eat. All right, so it's 1:30, finishing up lunch. Also another time of pondering, scheming. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Move the farm forward. Sitting at 72,820. Our land purchase that we want to do tonight is about 65,000, which leaves us with what, 7,000? So let's run up to the store. We're going to take a look at used equipment. Then I want to run by the biogas plant. I think we've got some slurry we can put into the digester. Oh, there's some hay there, didn't we? Then I want to go over to the other farm, put those small square bales away up in the loft. And putting it off long enough needs to get done. think I'll stop by the fuel station, fill up with fuel. So, to the store. I do love this tractor. Waited so long to get an Ursus. Okay, right across the road, we'll be at the store. Dive in here and take a look at the used equipment sheet. Beautiful summer day. Gonna check a sheet. All right, so this would be really nice to upgrade our forage wagon, but that's really expensive. That's a huge tractor. All right, another one of these came up. You know what? I was lamenting not having bought it when it was here before. I'm gonna buy it. And I know you're looking at the screen going, what did you just do? You can't afford to buy the land that you wanted now. I've got a plan. It's gonna be okay. I promise you. Boy, that's a big one for here. I think we're getting too big of equipment. There is a smaller base game weeder. Sort of. I guess it's not a base game weeder. Premium edition. Premium? Yeah. Weeder. But I don't have that loaded because I don't want the crop types. I don't want the beets and stuff on here. Oh, I don't know if this is a good idea. Drop that off. Put that in the digester. Check over here. Oh, it's manure. I was thinking I had space for slurry. I really have space for manure. I might have to come back and do that off camera. Might have some editing decisions to make here. Alright, so I guess I didn't open any. What are you doing out? Didn't open any doors when I was here before. Did I turn the light off? No. Alright, so we're gonna grab this, put it up there, get those small squares off. Get the 25K and do that. Get this open. So let me tell you, because I don't know if I'm going to run out of time or not. I'm going to tell you what the scheme was to still be able to buy the land, even though we don't have enough money right now. Don't look at that cow. Don't worry about that. So, we're going to get rid of some older dairy cows, and we're thinking about getting rid of probably 12 of them. Well, they're worth 1,300 euros a piece. So if I get rid of 12 cows, sell 12 cows at 1,000 euros a piece, that gives me 12,000 additional euros, which gets us back. And I'll get more than 1,000, but that gets us back into where we need to be for money. I mean, it's tight, but it'll work. We can do it. You can do it. There we go. Now this thing, sometimes a little difficult to deal with, but I think we'll be all right. We want it as straight as possible because we want the bales to just go right up the, oh, we're not right above the door. That should work, I think. No. What I want to do? been so long since I used this. Been sitting here so long. Help! Alright, I think that ought to do it. So I'll just kind of... Should I bring this over? Probably oughta. Oh, because I had the drawbar. Might have been. Alright. I'm gonna leave that help open until I get this. Unfold. Turn on. There we go. Get rid of that. Unstrap all that. I think I better just chuck them onto the ground. All right. See what we got to deal with here. Let me do it. To the last two. We're almost done. So I've been thinking about, do I pay the transportation for the cows to the animal dealer to sell them, or should I just herd them over there myself? Because our margins are so little, I think 50 euros would probably be good enough reason, 50 euros per cow, to herd them over. So we'll do that. It's going to take some time. All right, so I am herding my 12 cows here to the animal dealer. We're going to go ahead and sell some of our older dairy cows so we can make room for new birth. The cycle of life. And then after we get the newborns, we'll move them over to this farm and move some of our more mature cows back over to the main farm. So here we go. Let's select what we got in the herdsman stick. Let's sell these. Nice, 4,583. And then we'll select these, and there should be 8 of them. And there's 10,000 right there. So that gives us enough money. Dare I leave this here for a moment? I think not. I'll go put this away, and then we'll go buy the land. So we're actually going to head over to the field here and purchase it. I believe these are oats in the final growth state, ready to be harvested. Let's go into the map. It's field 89, farmland, plot 125, select, value 65,000, buy it. All right, so we're down to 11,000 euros, but now we own this, which is awesome. Be nice to buy this next, but I don't think we'll get that much money that fast. It's beautiful, man. We are moving and shaking. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.